Imagine a place plucked straight from a storybook. This is Civita di Bagnoregio. It sits high atop a volcanic hill in central Italy. Getting here feels like a journey into the past. A long, narrow footbridge is your only path. This bridge leads you to a village seemingly frozen in time. Prepare to be amazed by its unique beauty and charm. Civita di Bagnoregio presents a breathtaking sight. It appears as an island of ancient stone. This island floats in a vast sea of green valleys. The village is perched dramatically on a tufa pinnacle. Tufa is a soft volcanic rock. The visual impact is simply stunning. It's a photographer's dream come true. One of Civita's most enchanting features is the fog. Often, a thick mist settles in the valley below. This fog completely obscures the base of the hill. When this happens, Civita appears to be floating. It looks like a mystical castle in the clouds. The geography of Civita di Bagnoregio is key to its story. The village rests on a plateau of friable volcanic tufa. Beneath this tufa layer is a base of unstable clay. This clay is much softer and more susceptible to erosion. The entire area is part of the Valle dei Calanchi. This is the Valley of the Badlands. It's a landscape characterized by deep ravines and stark eroded formations. The main reason Civita is called the dying city is erosion. This is a relentless, ongoing process. Rainwater seeps into the cracks of the tufa. Wind batters the exposed rock faces. The underlying clay washes away easily. This undercutting causes sections of the tufa plateau to collapse. Landslides are a constant threat. Over centuries, the edges of the hill have been steadily receding. The very ground beneath the village is shrinking. This slow, inevitable decay gives the town its melancholic nickname. It is a stark reminder of nature's power. Civita di Bagnoregio boasts an ancient and fascinating history. Its story begins over 2,500 years ago. The Etruscans were the first known inhabitants. They were a mysterious and advanced civilization. They predated the Romans in this part of Italy. The Etruscans chose this high, defensible plateau for their settlement. They were skilled engineers. They even carved caves and tunnels into the tufa rock. Some of these ancient structures still exist today. After the Etruscans, the Romans arrived. They recognized the strategic value of the location. They expanded and fortified the settlement. Civita, then known as Balneum Regis, the King's Bath, became a notable town in the region. It was situated along important trade routes. The Roman influence can still be seen in some architectural elements. During the Middle Ages, Civita di Bagnoregio flourished. It became a prominent fortified town. Its isolated position made it easy to defend. The architecture of Civita di Bagnoregio is a captivating journey back in time. The village is a harmonious ensemble of medieval stone buildings. As you wander its narrow, winding alleys, you feel transported. Houses are built close together. They are constructed primarily from the local tufa stone. This gives the entire village a warm, earthy tone. You'll notice charming details everywhere. Look for ancient doorways, weathered wooden shutters, and flower-filled window boxes. Arches and vaults are common features. They create picturesque passageways and support the ancient structures. Several key structures stand out in Civita. The main entrance is through Porta Santa Maria. This ancient gateway is adorned with sculptures. Inside, the Piazza San Donato is the heart of the village. Here you'll find the Romanesque church of San Donato. Its simple facade and ancient bell tower are iconic. The church houses important artworks, including a wooden crucifix from the 15th century. You can also see impressive medieval palaces, or palazzi. These belong to noble families like the Alemanni and Colasanti. The soul of Civita. traditions and local life. Civita di Bagnoregio has very few permanent residents. Fewer than a dozen people live here year-round. This contributes to the quiet, timeless atmosphere. Tourists bring temporary vibrancy during peak season, but mornings and evenings are profoundly still. You can hear the wind whistling through the alleys, feel the echoes of past generations. Despite its size, Civita keeps traditions alive. The Feast of San Donato is celebrated in August. The Palio della Tonna, a donkey race, happens in June and September. These traditions connect Civita to its storied past. The mystical veil. Civita's famous fog. The fog that often envelops Civita di Bagnoregio is one of its most magical and defining features. This natural phenomenon typically occurs in the cooler months. It is also common in the early mornings throughout much of the year. The fog forms in the deep Valle dei Calanchi that surrounds the Tufa Hill. As temperatures drop overnight, moisture in the valley condenses. This creates a thick, white blanket of mist. This mist can linger for hours after sunrise. It slowly dissipates as the sun warms the air. This regular occurrence adds a layer of enchantment to the village. When the fog rolls in, the visual effect is truly extraordinary. Civita appears to be completely detached from the earth. The long footbridge seems to stretch into a sea of clouds. The village itself rises above the mist like a floating island. It becomes an ethereal, dreamlike vision. This spectacle is a photographer's delight. Your journey to Civita. Getting there and around. Reaching Civita di Bagnoregio requires planning, but it's worth it. Located in Viterbo, central Italy, it's about 75 miles north of Rome. Accessible from Rome, Florence, or Orvieto. Drive to Bagnoregio and park. Or take a train to Orvieto or Viterbo. Then catch a local bus to Bagnoregio. From Bagnoregio, cross the footbridge to Civita. Experiencing Civita. Tips for a memorable visit. To make the most of your visit to Civita, timing can be important. The village has become very popular. It can get crowded, especially during peak tourist season, summer, and on weekends. If possible, try to visit on a weekday. Or, plan to arrive early in the morning. This way, you can experience Civita before the main crowds arrive. Late afternoon is also a good time. The light is beautiful for photography then. Visiting during the off-season, spring, autumn, or winter, can offer a more tranquil experience. This allows you to truly soak in the atmosphere. There are several things to see and do in Civita, despite its small size. The main attraction is the village itself. Allow plenty of time to simply wander. Explore every narrow alley and hidden courtyard. Visit the Church of San Donato in the main square. Sometimes, small private museums are open. These might showcase local history or geological features. Preserving a dream. Efforts to save Civita. The threat to Civita di Bagnoregio is very real. The nickname "the dying city" is not just poetic. It reflects the constant danger posed by erosion. The soft tufa rock and underlying clay are continuously worn away. This causes the edges of the hill to crumble. Landslides can take away significant portions of land. This puts the remaining buildings at risk. The urgency of conservation efforts cannot be overstated. Preserving this unique heritage site is a major challenge. It requires ongoing commitment and resources. It's a battle against the forces of nature. Over the years, various stabilization projects have been undertaken. Engineers have worked to reinforce the tufa cliffs. They have used techniques like rock bolting and retaining walls. Drainage systems have been improved to reduce water damage. Sophisticated monitoring systems are in place. These systems track ground movement and geological instability. This data helps experts understand the risks better.